big MRMWRW Mafia. Come vibe with the tribe. Kirby, what up, though? I'm breaking it down, ground. I'm working my way up. You a way stuck, get your weight up. You're looking for pay, cuz I want all of my peoples to wake up. Sleep, Frank Ocean, dig, peak. This not a method the week. Fools, choose. I'm making a break of the rules. Fools, choose. It's the I'm busting the moves. I woke up like this, blessed. Everything else just a test. Stress was created for thinking the less. I'm with the gods, yes. Fact, me and Kirby finessing the beat. 10 toes, MRM we reppin' the street. I am the chief, this is the tribe. I ended the different electrical side. Come get you a vibe. This is my land, is my only reply.
Yeah, G, what up? Yeah. Bag in my bag, no book for the papers. Ain't got time for my bitch, cause I'm running up papers. Just like that I keep the flavors, from the lows to the highs. Man, my niggas elevating. Say you got motion, but you niggas just talk. Big dog in the yard, and you bitches just balk. Look me in my eyes, say it with your chest when you talk. Boys do what they can, and men do what they want. Break that shit down, half O's to the pounds. Put my thoughts to action, Jackson's niggas like the stunt of different fabric. Magic happen, pulling rabbits out of hat. Trick you out to life, Houdini, Lord Janie couldn't bring it back. Niggas be capping, say whatever when they rapping. Tell your life story, and what really fucking happened. I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Actions to my words, you can see me here when they play my song. Forever do the man. And Ladybug, yeah, love is love. Loyal to my children, family first, and putting my heart in every verse.
Yo, what's the vibes, tribes? This is I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast with myself, BigChief, never the little one. Mr. I woke up like this, you hear me? And my goddess, Aquarius goddess. But tonight we have two special, very special people to me. You know, I don't give a fuck how special they are to y'all. They special to me. We got my brother, KingIcon, Circle of Gods in the motherfucking building. Yeah, here, man. And we also have our sister, MzCheeseCake, pulling up to vibe with the tribes tonight. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. We got a good one for y'all. Oh, yeah, this about to get juicy, baby. But tonight, this is Making It Make Sense. You know what I'm saying? And our topic tonight is almost got the topic wrong and shit, man. Our topic for tonight is wait up, I got the wrong shit up here.
Get it on, get it right. We up in there.
Ooh, hold up, brother. I got the wrong shit up there, bro, down there, man.
Mic check 1 2 up in this PB.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You hear
I'm
me?
already getting ready,
y'all. I apologize. Walking in spiritual fraudulence. That's our topic for tonight. You know, walking in spiritual fraudulence. Let me change this because I messed that up. I apologize, my brother.
Oh no, man! This is live. This is real life. You know what I'm saying? This
this
ain't the made up stuff. This that real life shit.
My wreck.
For sure.
Yeah, man. But that's our topic for tonight. I'm waiting for our sister to pull up because she definitely gave me the title for tonight. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. That changed on your end.
Roger.
Okay. All right. KingIcon, MzCheeseCake. Let's go. All right. We locked in. I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all. But yeah, that's our topic for tonight, man. If y'all was tapping in on my brother KingIcon's platform yesterday. If y'all haven't peeped that, please go follow him on YouTube, subscribe, do all that good shit. You know, because we kind of piggybacked off of this on this topic, you know, on his platform, and then we brought it over to TikTok, and then we went over to Stereo. We was fucking the social media streets up yesterday.
Lit,
you know, me and my brother. Hold on, bro. Take over real quick. I gotta get this food.
Okay, while my brother over there taking care of the business, we don't tag 10 like WWE up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's your favorite icon up in the building, the Icon 6 representing We Are the City Network, Circle of the Gods. That's with an S, a period, and the number 6. Right here in these YouTube streets, man. Shout out to StreamYard for allowing us these opportunities, man, to stream to multiple platforms and just reach out to our people all over the place. And shout out to BigChief, not the little one. I can't make this shit up podcast. You understand me? Men respecting men, MRMWRW up in this piece. Women respecting women. Can't wait till MzCheeseCake start on up in the building. Salute to her. Always an interesting conversation, always a straightforward conversation. And you know what I'm saying? We go where we need to go and we get it done how we need to get it done. So while my brother's in there chefing it up, I just got through chefing it up, plus driving home, plus had to do all of that, take a shower and set this stuff up. And listen, I am your Superman. Not really, but really I am. So when Chief get on back up in here, man, we just gonna vibe out. Y'all free to come vibe out with us, man, and let's get some understanding. Let's get down to the bottom of some things.
Indeed.
Up in this piece. Ooh, you threw one
Wise
on
words from a wise man. You hear me? But while we waiting on our sister, man, I want to go ahead and give out some flowers, right? I want to give some flowers to my brother KingIcon. And the reason why I'm choosing to do this, I wanted to do it yesterday, actually, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna just hold it for the next time we go live. I've watched the growth within this brother. I remember when we was first talking about putting our little plans together, me, you, and our sister Queen Black, and you wasn't even familiar with the YouTube streets. You wasn't familiar with too many of these platforms and shit, you know. And I said, bro, just keep on going at it. Just keep on, you know, doing your little work over there, you're going to get it together. And look at you now. Got it together. I see the brother everywhere. You hear, man. Whenever I cut on my devices, I see something from KingIcon. Fuck is y'all talking about? You know? I want to give you applause. You really fucking these streets up right now, brother. Yeah, you're definitely fucking these social media streets up right now, my brother.
Could I be permitted just a small tidbit of a time? Because I want to say this to the people. 1991 to 2019, September 26, 2019 to be exact. August the 12th, 1991, a young teenager, 19 years old, was apprehended, caught for some criminal activities, and was snatched out of society and was gone for the next 28 plus years. While inside that prison, I rediscovered some things about myself, you know. And so to make a long story short, I knew that social media was somewhere I was coming because I've always been in front of the camera. I've always been in front of the audience. I've always had the ability to speak. That's my gift from the creator. I've always had it, though I wasn't using it for the right things. But I already knew I was going to be in social media because I was already planning what I wanted to do before I got home. I said, man, I know I'm going to be doing something in broadcasting. I'm going to be doing motivational speaking. I'm going to be doing content creation. I'm going to get me a podcast. I'm going to do all that. In September of 2019, I'm at the halfway house. I did my first broadcast live on Facebook. Shout out to that. Here's a man that did not transition with technology. My sisters pushed my phone in my hand. It was the first time I ever touched one, and they started instructing me, and they told me to get busy, and I started doing that. So in September, a fresh out the prison, had no experience with this technology, I had already within 3 to 4 months time, I had already had a podcast over on Anchor, Icon World, just by fidgeting with this phone, just by having a desire to learn, just by knowing what I was going to do when I got out here. In 2020, hey, MzCheeseCake, and I'm gonna shut up because we got the queen up in the building. In 2020, my homegirl introduced me to stereo. So now I got Facebook, I got Icon World, my podcast, and I'm on stereo. Then I started dibbling dabbling with YouTube, but I never got invested in it real big. I just made an account in it. So my whole thing out here in social media has been a blast. It has been a ball. I've been able to meet a lot of people, and a lot of people don't even know I've been to prison unless I tell them. They think I've been out here getting it on with everybody, just like everybody been getting it on. So it feels good to be back out here with my people, back out here to communicate, back out here to share my story, back out here to learn from other people's story. And let me shut my damn mouth so we can properly introduce Miss Chess. Let's go.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Hey, shout out to you.
It's good to be here. I'm glad to be here with y'all and covering this discussion y'all getting ready to get into. I'm excited.
Yes. And as a matter of fact, the other day, I was sharing with Chief, I was like, me and MzCheeseCake is supposed to be getting together. Now, I know we be busy, and sometimes we miss each other and stuff like that, but it's always been the plan. And the conversation he was having, I was like, man, I would love to have MzCheeseCake in on this conversation because she's a straightforward person. She know how to be even. They say like more balanced when it's time to speak about issues when it comes to men and women, the masculine and feminine principle. And we ain't holding no cut cards. Just because I'm a man don't mean I'm always big the man up and make him be right. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell the truth about what we are doing as men. And I say, well, MzCheeseCake is one of those sisters, and Chief definitely confirmed and verified that he also felt the same way. And it was a big, like, listen, let's get in contact. He initiated a little bit more pressure than I did because I knew it was gonna happen because it don't happen.
I told her earlier, I said, man, as soon as Chief, as soon as Icon said your name, I said the light bulb went off. Bing! we ain't got to do no more searching. Let's go. Okay. Right. Man, I told her, I said, man, we went all the way over to stereo to look for your ass. We went over there looking for her, bro, hoping she pulled up.
We was in
and I wasn't even online. I caught the show last minute. I think y'all had just ended, and I was like, damn, I done missed all the action.
Oh,
we're here now.
Balling.
Yeah, we're here now. For sure. We locked in. But like I said, the topic for tonight, my sister brought it to my attention. I asked her earlier, like, what should I title it? You said walking within spiritual fraudulence. So that's what's going on right now. And there's a lot of it going on right now. And I feel like right now it needs to be exposed.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So who wanna kick it off, man? Well, the floor. I want my sister. Ladies, we was waiting on her. You know what I'm saying? Icon, we need that energy, bro. Seriously.
Man. I agree.
Let me see. I don't even know where to start. It's so much to dive off into. First off, like just the word, once you had described everything to me and everything about what it was that we was going to discuss, I'm like, okay, I see a lot of that as far as like people walking in this whole fraudulent space, higher than mighty, and just doing all this unnecessary shit between the men and the women. And it's completely covered up with the either religious practices or the spiritual practices, and they don't follow and walk the walk along with talking the talk. They're not meeting halfway with anything that they're doing. And to me, walking contradiction, because who you preaching to and who you trying to convince? Who you trying to convince? Because you can't convince me. I see you. Do you know that I can see you? And it's always like covered up with the lies and the teachings of whatever it is that they're into, whether it be biblically or using spirituality as a front, as well as just like walking around with this nonchalant attitude as if nothing's happening behind the scenes that you can see. I'm gonna start with that. That's what I got. What's y'all on?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure we all been witnessing what we've been witnessing, because we're seeing through all three and not just two. Okay, makes it a lot more clear for us. You know, fuck is they talking about? But you know, what drove me to even want to push this energy right now is, you know, a few encounters I've came across on TikTok with a lot of these women on TikTok. You know, speaking of as if they're these so high spiritually goddesses or whatever the case may be, but yet you're still entertaining programmed shit. So it's like, I can tell who's tapped in and who's not.
Right.
You know? Off the rip, I can tell who's actually doing the work with himself and who just know a little bit of information. You can't come over here with just a little bit of information thinking you're going to build with me. No. You need a tool bag. And you need some tools in that motherfucker. So I got empty bags coming over here, man. What? Fuck. Yeah, all right. I got motherfucking KingIcon and MzCheeseCake in the building. They come with houses, not just tool bags. They got everything we need to build. Fuck you talking about what I don't got, one of them got. Fuck you talking about. Yeah, all right.
The ingredients.
Yeah. So, you know, that's where I've been at with it, man. And the beginning of my spiritual awakening, I was like, well, I know that I'm a leader off the rip. I know I'm a leader. I'm here to build with other leaders so we can lead together as one, man and woman. Like I was telling Icon, well, we've been had that conversation as far as us trying to build platforms and have safe spaces for both men and women. But we were really trying to push it for our sisters. For real, to be honest. We really was pushing it heavily for our sisters to be a part of our conversations. So I've did this 7 years ago. I tried to create that with both man and woman. And I promise y'all, shit always went downhill. Why did it go downhill? Do I need to say? Do I need to say? I mean,
man, speak on it. Listen, the only way we gonna know, you go out to speak on it, because that's the only way we gonna know how to really discern, critique, study, analyze what it is that. Because like I said, when you brought it to my attention, it wasn't the first time I heard it, but it's always that reminder at a time when you don't forget. Sometimes we forget. So sometimes those who are chosen as messengers, those who are chosen to speak directly to people, see, because we all have range. We know different types of people. You understand me? So our ability to get into different spaces it's already been granted to us. You know what I'm saying? It's been granted to us. So inside of this space right now, keeping it safe is something that we all do because we all know how to control a space. You know, we don't get too many problems because people already know. We set the tone and we give the parameters and we say, hey, this is what it is if you're coming. And we want you to come. We want you to be controversial. We just want you to be respectful. That's it. Okay. I don't want to have to be sitting here going through a whole goddamn dictionary trying to explain to you why I'm this, why I'm that, and why I believe this. Here's what I'm saying I do, and this is what the outcome is. Or this is what I see as a problem. Or when people speak that to me and I open up my ears and actually listen to criticism, whether it's constructive or not. Can I listen to something that somebody else says outside of myself and then do the work to see if it match up? Because if it does, then I need to do something to improve myself. That's a weakness.
That part.
So that I really respect the fact that he wanted to bring this conversation out and that we wanted to really just say, hey, as the masculine principle, okay, I'm not a woman. I ain't never going to be a woman, so I can't tell you how a woman thinks. A wise person a wise man masculine principle would be wise if he just shut up and listen when a woman is talking.
Come on,
But
man.
she speak a language that we don't speak, even though our languages are meant to gravitate towards each other. Now that's when things really start opening itself up to me in a way, because one time I wasn't able to do that. It was more domineering because that's the way I was brought up in the society environment and up under certain circumstances. The domineering man who call all the shots but don't listen. You see, now we got role reversals. The domineering woman who calls all the shots that don't fucking listen. So we morphing in and out of something that's causing us to be deficient and lacking. And it's gonna take some real men and women to come, because I can sit here all day and not say one thing about a woman and talk about everything that we do as men and never bring my sister up. So we still looking for the woman or women that can do the same thing. We're not even gonna say what the man did. We're gonna talk about what we doing, sisters.
As a unit.
As a unit. Because if we said, and this is what I got from the brother, if men said we gonna get beat down because how dare you? You know what we've been through as women? We've been the backbone. It's y'all cheating asses. It's this, that, and the other. You motherfuckers don't want to be motherfucking men. And now it's just straight up, fuck you, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You a bitch. Go do what the fuck I say do. And that's that. And motherfuckers, so-called men, tuck they fucking tails, run their ass on in there and shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Bitch ass niggas.
Say it with your chest.
Oh man. Oh man. Come on, man. Come on.
And the sisters don't even respect that weak ass. And that's the crazy part. Real women know when they don't bitch the man. I don't even respect this motherfucker because he a bitch. Straight up.
And that's what used to irk me the most when it came to that. The women that was accepting that shit. Like, y'all like this weak ass shit? So then I started realizing, oh, they like niggas they could control. They like dude boys. They don't like real men that have voices. I started realizing that, especially with me, because y'all know I speak with passion. So I'm roaring. I'm yelling over this motherfucker. I told sister yesterday earlier, they was what I say, love yells and shit. I'm giving love yells out this bitch. You hear me? Like I've been down that path of giving that soft love, hugs, patting on the back. Everything gonna be all right. I've been there already. They disrespected that. They ran over top of that. They took advantage of that. So now you're getting the tough love. I'm kicking you in your ass. I might slap the shit out you with love. Fuck you talking about? That's what's needed within our culture of people. You hear me? Seriously, you know?
It's a constant, something that I've noticed as a common denominator. And speaking as a woman, it's a situation to where, like, you have women that'll say shit like that and be like, oh, yeah, I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to tell me nothing. I'm not listening to none of that shit, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, once you lay that foundation, you don't respect that man. The fact that you know that you don't respect that man and you still following the narrative of what it is that you've cultivated in your head, that's a problem for me, because I see it. And then I get backlash too, based on the fact that I speak up on shit like that. I believe in a very non-biased opinion of things. I can see both sides, from the men and the women. I can understand and empathize. But one thing I cannot do is sit back and act like I don't see the shit, because I do. And they use the excuse, and I'm speaking of the women, ladies, y'all gonna be bad, I don't care.
We got your
feelings. Get out your feelings.
I'm finna slap the shit out the men, and when you done, I'm finna get a man a good nice slap.
I might come right behind you with a.
Okay, we jumping on their ass today.
Okay.
When it comes to women, one thing that I do see as a common denominator is, true enough, we have been through a lot of different things. We could sit here and beat our chest in until it's bruised about the things that we've been through when it comes to men. But what we're not gonna do is use spirituality, religion, my baby daddy ain't shit, I done went through so much, and use that as a tool to abuse the opposite gender, when we supposed to come together as one and work together. And it's not hard to do. It's literally being in a position of, like, for example, emotional intelligence. There are a lot of women that scream this to the top of the rafters, that I want a man with emotional intelligence. That comes with emotions. That comes with opinions, thoughts, views. Because you want him to hear your ass, but you're not listening. Make that make sense.
Come on, man. Okay. See, we talk about it.
Okay.
Listen, now here's the truth of the matter. In conjunction with MzCheeseCake, and I'm gonna say this here as a man, the masculine principle. Yes, we were targeted for the sole purpose of disarming and taking the edge of protection away from the women and the children. In other words, domestication. I talk about this a lot. A domesticated animal does not move on the heartbeat or on the frequency of nature and the laws that govern nature. It's been manipulated by an outside force, which changed its ideology, changed its responses, changed its attraction and attention from what was natural to something that was made to fit the mind of the master that broke the animal. Because you got to break the animal to get it to understand, or at least condition enough to understand when you want it to go left and right, that's what you want. It's not about what they want anymore. So as men, and I'm saying this to the men, we want to understand, and some of us do understand, that the woman is the key. And we understand to the degree why she's the key. It ain't because her eyes are pretty or she got a fat ass or wide hips and all this other shit that we get into that's superficial and it's fraudulent. Since we talking about fraudulence. Spiritual fraudulence up in here. That shit is a fantasy, misnomer, doesn't have no root, no nothing in it. So as domesticated animals, it took a master to do that. Because in order to get you to a point to where you don't want to fight no more, you don't want to have a voice, you feel every knock in the and every little bump in the dark. So now when you remove the physicality, the spiritual man that has the physicality to go into battle, into war in a different way than a sister, though she can do the same. Because we got some warrior sisters that tote swords, shoot guns, know karate, all that shit. Right? But the main thing was the woman's role specifically. And you can see this in nature. And I know that this ain't got nothing to do with man. Okay? That female spends over 90% of the time with that replication, that child, the replication of her and that male who had that seed that planted it. And she cultivates that seed. It spends times with her. It has the nurse from her. So there's a different type of a bonding. If the mother is grounded in her rooted position, she gives to that pup, that cub or whatever, its direction. And then the little pup or cub will see the masculine principle. When the lion roars, the little cub, and then he learns how to, because he see the example. But the male ain't with the child 90% of the time. It's the female. Man too busy got to protect the fucking borders in case some shit want to come in and get disturbing the queen and the children. Bitch, we ready to go to war. We ready to fight. Protect, to maintain. And the other part that most people don't want to talk about, in order for me to keep busting nuts and have my project out here, I got to protect all of this shit. And I got a pride in all that shit. But ain't nobody fucking with nobody over here, and everybody at peace because we know what we supposed to do. These are animals that's unbroken.
Yep.
Man and woman that's unbroken, walking in their God, and God is chief or chiefest, or whatever the female equation of what that would be. When you doing it naturally and it's not manipulated by man outside of yourself, you possess the same type of courage, intellect, and just like the ants and the bees, and I'm gonna shut up. When you go find the wasp or the ant, guess who you never see? Ever.
The queen.
The queen. No one gets to see the queen. No one gets to come near the queen because the queen manufactures replications of us to keep us strong. Protect the queen. Our queen don't want the protection because somebody don't lie to her and told her she was so powerful because of experiences. And what we're saying to the sisters is, you see what they did? That they broke our motherfucking back. The few remaining men out here, real men out here that's ready to step up on a fucking prosecutor, judge, or motherfucking nigga in the street or whoever, racist, whatever, and say, if you fuck with my family, fuck with my wife, my children, my neighborhood, my community with that bullshit, we ready to kill and die today.
All of that.
All of that.
And we stand.
Now, you transfer all of that energy to the sister. Now she got to try to hold something that she can't hold, and that's a man's position. But she has to develop something of masculine strength because this deal. She's overwhelmed now. She's so overwhelmed now. She don't have time because she wants to compete because somebody else wanted to compete in a man's made system and world, and now there's no time for the children. That was the design. Pull him down, he can't protect, get her mind, put it in the workspace so she can't teach, she can't instruct, guide, or none of that stuff, and make her make home life a prison, make her think it's a prison, and that the man, this sniveling snake ass, don't have nothing ass motherfucker, is trying to control her. No, he really was trying to help, but there was a sneaky motherfucker manipulative con artist that played a trick on all of us. So I'm gonna just shut up right there. Let me shut up right there. Go ahead.
It's so much that I could add to that, and the
Man,
first
what?
thing that I'm going to dive into. Sorry about the background noise, but the first thing that I would dive into is the teachings. Like, so naturally in design, you have the animal kingdom. There is always the protector, which is the masculine energy. The feminine energy takes care of the herd. The children, the family dynamic. She's holding that down. She plays her position too. And for whatever reason, and I'm going to blame the patriarchy. And I'm also going to blame white supremacy too. We're going to talk about that too. With the conditioning of believing that because you're in this role as a woman, that you're weaker. You're the weaker gender. You're the one that has to follow and abide by rules by the masculine energy. Like, so, for example, man and woman. Men, like, I grew up, my family from the South. The man was always the provider, the protector. The woman was either at home with the children, or even if she did work, she didn't have that much hard labor to do outside of the household. It was in the household. So that's olden times. Now you have this whole independent movement, which is fine. I love the ladies that are out here doing their thing, career women. That's what's up. Good for you. But do you really want to be in that position? If you sit down and ask any of them this shit, they don't. They're forced to, because they haven't had that foundation of protection, and they were taught and misled. I'm gonna be honest, taught and misled that this is for you. You can do this by yourself. And you can. I'm not saying that you can't, but do you want to? No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not want to deal with all the bills, all the children, the childbearing. You don't want to deal with having to build your home, build all this stuff around your house. You're not trying to do any of that, really and seriously. Now, if that's something that you choose to do, that's fine. but a lot of the patriarchy and white supremacy, because they started seeing women that are not of melanated, descent, having their way and controlling their men by shut the fuck up. I don't have to listen to you. You go to work, you pay all the bills, you do this, you do that. And then it's a situation to where that man complies. Now, all of a sudden, you would think that she's happy. She's not, because she doesn't respect you. You haven't stood fast on what it was that you wanted to do as your kingdom, your foundation, something that you created alongside of her. But you're the man, you the head. If the head of the ship is tipping, we all getting ready to capsize. It's not gonna work. There's no balance. And I find that to be absolutely crazy as hell. And again, I'm not trying to promote ladies to, let your man lead and do everything that he want to do. If you have a man, whatever the situation may be, I'm just saying, let's keep it real. You don't want to be working 12, 16-hour shifts. You ain't had time to spend with your kids. You got to take care of the household. And then let's talk about it. You don't want to do that.
Yes.
And any woman that sit here and lie, because that's what I would get from that, you're lying. I like working 12-hour shifts a day and then not seeing my kids and then being in a relationship with a man and then talking down on him and making him feel like shit because he's not as much of a provider as me. And I love him, or I'm following the biblical teachings and doing what it is that I'm supposed to do spiritually or whatever, and then talking down on this man, and you really respecting him. Quit lying to yourself and quit lying to him. Stop.
Shout out to that. I told you, man. Like, see, when it sound different and it hit different when I'm just saying, speaking as a man, when you can sit back and listen to sisters, and women, the feminine principle, the intelligent side of the force of power of being the creator of creation, right? And when you hear women speak, for me as a man, I'm like, there is hope, right? Because I'm not a pessimist. I'm very optimistic about a lot of things, even in the face of what look to be unsurmountable things. It's almost like taking a baby and putting it in the face of a soldier and say, if they had a fight, who's gonna win? There's no way probable you think of that child would win against that soldier, right? Because it's a soldier, it's an adult, it's trained. The child is a child, it's inexperienced. But what if I told you that that soldier that was trained and conditioned to be a killer still possesses a fucking soul and a heart, and that the innocence of that child can trigger that motherfucker, and he'll see that baby and all of that killer would just melt the fuck away. Child conquered through peace, innocence. And that's the mode of expression for me. That's my mode of expression. It's like I do understand through social construct, and because it's something that they created. Study, man. You got YouTube here. They got a search engine. They got other places that got search engines. Why aren't we taking opportunities instead of bickering and arguing and fighting about this, that to educate ourselves on word? Eptonology is something that's real. We need to know the sources of where even the words that we speak right now. We don't even fucking know the positioning, where it come from. Some of the words that we even speaking to each other, we don't know if we casting spells on each other or not. And most of the time we are, because our condition is bearing witness against us that we don't know what the fuck we're doing out here. I don't care if you raise some children by yourself, sisters, and he went to the NFL and she went to this and that, then the other. That's beautiful and magnificent, but at the same time, guess what else happened? There was a man somewhere that you saw something in, that saw something in you. And when trouble came, and trouble was going to come because it was designed to come, but we didn't have nothing to protect ourselves and overcome that programming. So we fell in line. We love the sisters, and we know the sisters love us. And if that is a fact, and this ain't got nothing to do with preferences or none of that shit, because MzCheeseCake is my sister. I don't talk about any other thing that she chooses for her happiness. Just the fact that if she's okay, period.
Mm-hmm.
If she being left alone to express herself in a way that she ain't damaging the collective, she doing her thing on her own with what she doing and who she doing with. Why is it anybody fucking business? It's peace right there. Don't violate the peace.
Wow. Man, I got the piggyback, man. I got
Go ahead, bro.
Big Chief, right? When you were speaking about the Queen's roles and things like that, and just yesterday, right? I was speaking about the roles, and I was like, and I said this many times. I said this 7 years ago about the roles as a man and a woman. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
They are the true leaders. Point blank, period. A woman is the true leader. Fuck is y'all talking about?
Hello.
But you first have to understand your role in order to play your part. So in order to get to that, you have to do the work within self, right? Okay? So piggybacking off what my brother said for the roles of a queen, and I said this yesterday, I was like, man, the woman's face ain't even supposed to be shown. Did I not, Chief?
Hey,
I said the woman's face is not even supposed to be shown. She's just supposed to sit back, orchestrate these plans, and we go out and conquer. Fuck is y'all talking about? Huh? Where did you get lost at, sweetie? My brother? What corner was you on? Huh? Oh, okay.
You said that right there. Because they don't be trying to listen to my ass.
Man, so I feel like people lost their way, far as their positions. And I just said this to my own sister, my mother, and my brother. I said, when it comes to the role of a man and a woman, you're never supposed to stop playing that role. As a woman, being a mother, you don't stop being a mother. You don't stop being granny, auntie, sister. Fuck is you talking about? Huh? When did they say we could stop? I never knew I could stop being a dad. I could just say, I don't want to be a dad today. And that works? What? In what world, bitch? Huh? In what world, bitch?
In a man manipulated world. When I say man, I speak of man and woman, the forces, because listen, again, we not gonna separate. We gonna take responsibility, all of us. God damn it. We can't even move forward until we understand these things. A sister and a woman don't have to tell me to take responsibility anymore. Sister, I hear you, and that's the right thing to do. I've been fucking up. I've been misled. I've been hoodwinked. I've been negating my own responsibilities. And as a man, I'm willing to stand up and say, yes, I was overcome, I was overwhelmed, and I would listen. I'm ready to stand up and do what the fuck I need to do now. I'm ready to motherfucking chew steel and spit bullets, bitch. Let's do it. Whatever. Yes, bring my fucking kids here. Bring all my motherfucking kids. You mind you might not be. Let's take the motherfucking blood test. And anyway, I'm gonna love you anyway. You see, it's different when you can muster up the courage to do that and stand in front of that mirror. See, a bitch don't want to get in front of that mirror. You want to always keep pointing at somebody else's closet. See, you want all their skeletons to come out, and you don't want your own ugly ass, stank ass skeleton to come out, which is a misled skeleton. It ain't your fault. It ain't our fault. We was born into this sin and shaped by this iniquity called capitalism, socialism, and all other kind of isms and lisms in this bitch. So I want you to find solace in the fact that there's mercy and grace for us. But when you come into the truth and you still want to participate in falsehood, bitch, it's just a penalty for this shit. And you're not going to get by because you got pretty eyes and your ass fat, or I got rims on the car, my big chest and big arms. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't care if you a Christian or a Muslim, a Republican or a Democrat. Bitch, it don't matter if you this your nationality or that's your nationality. See, none of that shit go past beyond what man don't set up, because man set that shit up. Nature don't adhere to that shit. It get brutalized by that shit, but nature don't hear to that shit. Nah.
And I'm gonna add on to what you just said, because I know somebody would have took offense. Mind you, hello, I'm a woman, all women sitting up here. Somebody would have took offense and missed everything that you just said and stopped when they heard bitch. They would have stopped as soon as you heard bitch. You disrespecting women, this, that, and the third. Now, I use the word bitch unisexually. I'm not speaking to the person per se. I'm speaking to the spirit of bitch.
Come on now.
I'm not.
I want to see with a hand clap at.
I'm not speaking to the male or the female. I use that word a lot. And based on the circumstances of today's society, it is always a situation to where they would have heard what you were saying, but as soon as they heard something that sounded like it was derogatory and stated towards women, that automatically I have officially stopped listening because you are ignorant and XYZ, and I don't hear what the fuck you're talking about. But was anything that you just said wrong? No. But they would have heard bitch and then immediately went off the deep end.
And bitch was in reference to the so-called word that moves into action. It wasn't even an actual person. See, we do some bitchified things. And they say a real bitch is a female dog. And that ain't a bad thing. A female dog ain't a bad thing. This is man description and definition of an animal. The animal don't know it's a dog or being called a dog. It's just what the fuck it is. You see what I'm saying? So we get caught up and trapped, and then we'll take something and say that's offensive, and then we'll turn around and use it and make it be something to celebrate. If I can't say bitch, sister, why stop calling yourself the baddest bitch then? Stop calling your sister a bitch then.
You took
don't motherfucking make it be something good when you want to make it be funny and shit, and then you walk around and call yourself the baddest bitch.
Two bad words. Two fucked up words, not just one. Bad bitch.
Understand the language. See, that's what my English teacher told me this a long time ago when I was in the 7th grade. She said, you need to understand the language. I said, I don't like it, Miss Currington. I don't like it. She said, you need to understand it. See, we so caught, you know what a pronoun is, a noun, an adverb, verb, and all that type of stuff. We need to understand how the language, the grammar really go. We don't study shit. We just taught to be in our fucking emotion. You heard bitch, and that's all you heard. To the ones that's all you hear. We don't have no sympathy for you. Empathy we have, but sympathy we don't have. You're gonna have to motherfucking grow the fuck up or stay where the fuck you at. We all you fucking got. We all you got.
Cause I didn't hear a you in that bitch. Like you bitch. Like it was directly pointed at someone. You know.
And trust that word bitch could slap a man in the motherfucking face. We do that to each other.
I was just about to say, it's unisex.
Thank you.
You're gonna get these hands either way. And a lot of the times people be thinking as soon as they hear something that sounds remotely derogatory, they attach it to an emotion.
Right.
There's a triggered emotion. Now I feel some type of way based on the fact that everything that you just said, yeah, and it was going right to the point of what you was trying to get to. But bitch, wait a minute. Oh my God, now that's an offense to women. And a man would get offended by being called a bitch too. But if you are not a bitch, what you getting offended for?
Facts.
You walk in such this cloaked energy of spirituality or religious practices, and I'm protected by the divine. If you believe that wouldn't have offended you.
And plus, you know what else, Miss CheeseCake? And just listening to you, right? And on top of that, have we not forgotten trendsetters that in our prospective communities, us trendsetters, we set the language. So some of this language I hear, every time you hear the word, it's like the word nigga. Right? See, if you say it with the passion, with love, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's love, that's friendly. But if you say fuck nigga, you a bitch, nigga, that's fighting. You know, so if we gonna be intelligent enough to try to make something that is taken to be bad, be good, what is the breakdown in your mental when something is being said by somebody that don't have to necessarily speak your language? meaning the verbiage part. They might be speaking in street terms or something. You got to learn all the languages, as many as you can learn, in dialects and what that means. So it's like when the brothers from California talk, I need to be in the classroom listening. When the brothers from Baltimore, Maryland talk, I need to be in the classroom trying to understand, because they're going to be directing me. When this is said, that is said, this bring this kind of emotion, trigger that kind of emotion. This can get you killed. Bitch, this might get you saved. This might make you become a part of the family. We need to know what that is. We have the intelligence to do that. But we wasting it because, oh, MzCheeseCake, she's a woman, and these women, they the devil. No, bitch, you look in the mirror. The devil is you. It's me when we rebel against the truth. There go your devil. Yes, man. Oh, y'all did this to me tonight. I wasn't supposed to go this hard tonight, but damn it, we here. Y'all making me do it. Y'all,
it's very much needed. It was very much needed, my brother. Very much needed. You hear me? I mean,
I'm glad to speak on it with y'all, because I'm tired of honestly seeing it happening, especially like men and women collectively, but especially in the Black and brown community. It's ridiculous to me. Stop this whole, because like what you were saying earlier, what you just said probably would have triggered a bunch of people based on one thing that you stated pertaining to, number one, women are the natural leaders. Somebody from a misogynistic standpoint, red pillar, would have been like, no, that's not the natural design. Says who? Says who? The child, like you were saying, the cub, spends majority of its time with its mother, that feminine energy to teach. The masculine energy is there to protect, to provide knowledge, not just financial aspects, but the teachings of life. Not to say that that feminine doesn't do the same, but both of those balances come together for a reason. You're learning both. And if you don't have a balance of the two, we're seeing it in the people that we're interacting with on a day-to-day basis. They're discombobulated most of the time. They walking around with their head in the clouds. There's a projection of a lot of mental, emotional strife. All of these different things are coming out. Oh my God, you said bitch. I'm going to take offense to that. Now I'm going to turn full feminist on your ass. For what?
right?
What? Why are we getting sensitive here? Or a man, you can't say nothing remotely in the direction of women having some form of power. Oh no, that's not how God designed it. Who are you?
It's your favorite actor in the building. And I don't understand that. You know what? Let me say this here, and thank you, Miss CheeseCake, for raising that point. How can and brothers, I want the men. So I'm here. I want the men to really listen good. Hold on, let me turn this off. What does this do? I want us to really listen here. We know that, or we should know, and if you don't know, that women possess power and strength, intellect. There's logic there. She may be fashioned to be a little bit more, emotional, but math is there.
Yeah.
See, and I'm not trying to get into no religious debate about some things. I don't necessarily go for the rib situation, man, but the woman is the rib of man. I think she is a component that was a part of one split womb, but possessing all of the components to be able to do all things. But when you factor in the laws that govern nature, which will say to her ability, say to her nature, damn, come on, man, that yes, you can do this. You can train, you can condition just like what we call the man. But there's still differences. You're the womb. There's going to be something deposited inside of you in a physical way for replication purposes. But inside of the physical, there is intelligence. mental and spiritual. We said the spiritual fraudulence. Spiritual fraudulence is not knowing that the mental and spiritual energy, consciousness, that which caused the flesh to be animated. Like your brain can tell your hand to ball up in a fist and you can get ready to fight. But if that energy is removed from this flesh does nothing but crumble. Therefore, from the earth you came, back to the earth you go. But the energy, the spirit, we've been tricked out of the reality. And the reality is the dream state, or what is a dream state, the other side of the veil. On this side of the veil, we are grounded because there is a physical connection and binding. On the other side of your mind, which is on the other side of this flesh, you can do all things. You flying, baby, you going to places you never even heard of or thought of, and it's all there programmed. When you go to sleep at night, bitch, your mind still motherfucking moving. You never sleep. Only your body rests to be energized like a motherfucking battery.
What?
So in other words, this shit about gender wars and gender fighting, you got to know who the female is. That don't take nothing away from the man. She got to have power in her capacity. And when she discovers that her sister is not her enemy, why you fighting over some dick? Why you fighting over some pussy? Because you fighting over pussy now.
Well,
when there's so much of it, when it's so much.
It's too easy.
Y'all
to
better
access.
get this motherfucking
What?
mic, man. I'm about to tear this motherfucker down. Go ahead on, man.
Yo, man. Goddamn, oh man. Goddamn.
Ooh-wee.
What you got to say about that, sister?
First of all, what I was saying, what's up, TJ? What's up, Cosby?
Peace and love, everybody that pulled up. Peace and love. I appreciate we appreciate you all. You hear me?
Y'all, man, listen. Okay, first of all, everybody going in. Okay, everybody going in. It's that right there of the constant makeshift enemy shit. Like, for example, like what you just said, like as women, we have to come to an understanding that your sister is not your enemy. And even with the men, you have to understand that your male counterpart, your brother, is not your enemy. This silent competition shit is weird. This dynamic, even not even just within, the women and the women and the men and the men, but like the opposite gender coming together. You're not really here to compete with anything. There is no competition because you both share divine purposes. And you're supposed to come together as a collective and work together. Why is it a constant fight? Who created the fight? How did we get here? What is this situation to where there's a constant back and forth? Who created this? Why are we in a state of mind and believing that we're supposed to be against each other? Women are supposed to play this role, and men are supposed to play this role, and men are supposed to play this role, and women are supposed to play this role. And let me be against you because you're doing better than me. I want to see you doing good, just not better than me. Let me pull you down. Let me have the crab in the bucket method shit going on. It's weird. I don't understand that. It's so weird.
Shout out to that, man. Shout out to MzCheeseCake.
I mean,
I love that. I love it, man. I love it.
Why can't you just be a better version of you?
Well,
instead of trying to be better than him, trying to be better than her, why not just be a better you? That's what it's all about. Reaching that higher level of self. What the fuck is y'all talking about? You got it, Icon. You got it.
I would just say, listen, when I speak to people, right, just based off my own perceptions, it's just my perceptions. And I'm not saying my perception is law. I'm not saying my perceptions is edged in stone. My perceptions can be tried and tested too. I'm a student in a classroom. I've learned to understand that. I'm a student in a classroom. So when I go after knowledge, I go with that mentality. What is there for me to learn? You see, when a person asks me what my purpose is in life, I don't say my purpose is to be the greatest speaker. My purpose ain't to be a life coach. My purpose ain't to have movies. My purpose is to learn. Because I got to learn how to do all of those things to even be in that conversation. So if you're not learning, and learning comes through your actual activities and your experience. That's why when you hear Chief say, I heard what you said about the Anunnaki. I heard what you said about Christianity. I heard what you said about Islam. I heard what you said about the Panther Party. But you outside of all of that, you outside of the United States corporation's method, ideology, and mission statement, what do you think? What do you want? But when you don't know that you don't know, you can't ask those questions. You can't see that math. And if you've been tampered with, like we've been tampered with up under the three-headed dragon, communism, socialism, and capitalism, then you're wrecked. You've been domesticated. You're waiting on instructions from the master, and he has all kind of ways to trigger what he's conditioned and trained from birth. That's why he wants the woman. He wants you because you spend 90% of the time with the child. You got to go through your trimesters, these 9 months, and then at that time, you in training. If your mind is in the hand of the devil, guess what you finna produce? Guess what's coming from your womb? A little devil, a little customer, a little slave, a little predator, a little somebody gonna be so motherfucking weird that he gonna become a cop and don't got no business being no motherfucking cop and he killing motherfuckers. He gonna become a deranged mother that eating her kids and putting them in microwaves, or a daddy that feeding on his daughter and fucking his daughter. This depravity shit, that's evil. This is not a game, people. This ain't no fucking. We not on this motherfucker just having we having a good time. Don't get me wrong, but this is the real shit. It's real.
Yeah, for real.
Shit dangerous, man. Some dangerous shit we talking about right now. They don't want us to know this stuff. They don't want us to know this. It ain't about your money. It ain't about your degrees from college. It ain't about none. And entertainment, you see what's happening in entertainment. You got to get your ass up, your dick, your mouth, and everything, bitch. You got to be
chasing
whatever to get whatever they want you to have in this shit. Just don't want you to be your God self, your goddess self. I got to put dirt on you. I got to smear you and make you think that if I put any of this out, so yeah, you're gonna do what the fuck you supposed to do, and you're gonna mislead other people.
The blind leading the blind, ain't that what they say? The blind leading the blind. Yeah, okay. I don't want to be next to you blind niggas. You know,
holding hands, walking into the shadows, not
you
knowing where the hell you going.
What? Come on now. Come on now.
Really listen to, like, that's another thing too that attributes to this conversation is like, I listen very closely to detail. I love words, wordplay, all of that, and words have meaning. So when I hear people say certain things, and especially if they're speaking in the space of contradiction, I'm side-eyeing them. Like, I hear you, but I see you. I hear you, but I see you. You can't tell me, oh, I am living life like this, and this is gender neutral. Men, women, doesn't matter. I'm doing XYZ. I'm walking XYZ, but I'm seeing you do the total opposite. And then you're showing me that you're a walking contradiction. And then you're getting upset with me for pointing out a simple observation. And how that works.
What? Okay.
To me, but and this is like a lot of the conflicts that I've had with people, because I'm straight to the point. I'm gonna tell you how I see it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't try to intentionally offend people when I say certain things, but because I'm so forthcoming, I know how to, lay it on kind of thin you know, be sweet about it. But at the same time, if I see bullshit, I smell bullshit, it's bullshit. I'm sorry.
Bullshit,
I don't
right?
care.
Mhm. And it stinks badly.
Bullshit
But if
do
you sit
stink.
in shit long enough, it don't stink
But it
anymore.
grow stuff too, though. Bullshit will grow shit.
It
Tomatoes and carrots and shit that we
Yeah.
find good. But that's the beauty in what the sister just said. Like, you know, listen, if somebody says something and it offends me, meaning that it had the power to touch something in me to make me respond in a way that I felt some kind of pain or hurt, rejection, or let down. If I'm wise enough, if I have the mental fortitude and aptitude, I would take that as say now, because I can say this now. Let me go see why that made me feel that way before I even discuss it anywhere in the universe. Let me get to myself and figure out why did that trigger me? Why did that make me feel this way? Why? Because I need to know where the kinks at and the weaknesses at in my own self community. I'm responsible for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if somebody can say something and make me feel some kind of way, it ain't the person that said what they said. It was me responding to something that they said. And why did it bother me? Nothing's supposed to bother us to the point to it make us get thrown off. And if it throws us off, if we're aware of it, we can do something about it. It's just crazy when people don't know that they can do that. We see these people, which was me one time, doing reckless ass things. Like what? Beating up on your goddamn girlfriend because you want to be out here fucking around, not handling your responsibility and sticking to your commitment, you little player. You told her she was the only one. You knew you lied. Bitch, you knew you had 2, 3 more motherfucking women, but you lied to the goddamn sis. You fucked the good, you sucked the good because your little horny ass was young and you beat the puss up. And then she put the motherfucking whipper pill on your ass too because you thought you was the motherfucking name. That pussy was good and tight. And then fuck you up. So you crazy out here, she crazy out here, and both of y'all don't know that you don't know, and y'all doing crazy shit like cutting each other up, putting sugar in your fucking tank, nigga in trees trying to watch this sister. Just the crazy ass shit that social construct and the negative programming do to us. If I'm lying, I'm flying. The bitch, I ain't got no motherfucking wings on my back.
The fucking wings. I mean, we are superheroes, though, you know.
Let's get to the facts.
We are superheroes. But
They
yeah.
talking they stuff in them comments. I mean, everything y'all saying.
Salute to the comments. Shout out to the comments.
The
Y'all see what I'm
comments,
doing, y'all. I'm making
yeah.
y'all a part of this. You hear me? I'm making y'all a part of this. We appreciate y'all for surely.
Absolutely. Salute.
I mean, so what? Let me ask this, my brother and sister, because y'all know we big on solutions. You know, we don't really tap too much in on the problems because the problems bend the problems, right? So can we get to the solutions of these problems? You know, so if you had to throw something out there, what would it be? What, my sister? What do you think needs to be done far as the women for them to get to that level to understand their roles as a true leader?
Ooh, I got layered answers. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me test them. 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Hold up.
We getting straight to it. Like ain't no.
Let's do it, man. Let's fucking do it, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
First one that just comes off like easy peasy is accountability. Accountability.
Thank you, Icon. Thank you. Yes.
Absolutely. Accountability would be the first step, and also being able to tap into hearing versus feeling. We hear a lot of shit, and this is diverse, men and women. We hear a lot of shit, but women feel as we're hearing. So instead of feeling in the moment, I took offense in what you just said, or I don't agree with what it is that you're saying. Listen. And vice versa for the men. But the thing is, y'all feel too. This is the constant debacle all the time. Men don't have emotions. Men don't feel what we feel.
Yeah,
And
all right.
that's bullshit.
What we do.
Yeah, all right. You got two strong men right here that'll tell you that's a lie.
That's a damn lie. I got emotions, goddamn it. If you make me feel a certain type of way and that shit hurt, bitch, I'm gonna tell you, bitch. That go for a man, woman. Listen, if the child make me feel a certain type of way, I might be wrong as an adult. I'm gonna tell that little motherfucker, you made me stump my foot. I'd have kick you in your little ass, but I ain't gonna do that to you, little baby, because I love you. I can't love the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. Shit.
Look, the comments, they right on time with us.
Oh yeah, they on it. They on it. They on it.
They own it.
I got y'all.
Accountability.
Let's go.
We see it. We see it. And it's so sad because it's like, you know, we all come from different backgrounds. We all come from different, you know, age groups, and none of the age don't mean maturity, by the way. Let's put that out there.
Okay.
But those that are evolved and in process of working towards their higher selves, because none of us are perfect. We're all working and striving to be better than what we was yesterday.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we lack, as women, I gotta say it, the accountability, because we've been put in a position of having to be on a pedestal in a way, if you will. We get away with a lot more shit. I say shit like that to other women, they get offended. Oh, you're a what's the word? Oh, you're a whoa, what's the word? I can't think of it, but you're basically on the men's side. Who said this was a fucking competition?
Right. Exactly.
Who we fighting against? What
Negative programming. Negative programming said it was a competition.
Just said.
Negative programming said it was a competition. Negative programming said it was a competition, because negative programming keeps us in constant competition.
So, do we still continue to make that an excuse for everyone? Like, these are growing people. Some of these individuals older than we are. Like, so do we continue to give excuses to these brothers and sisters? Or do we stomp on shit and keep it moving? I'm down to stomp on shit and keep it moving.
He said he's coming through with the combat boost. I'm cracking up.
Yeah, for surely. You hear me?
I'm like,
hand out this motherfucker. You hear me?
If you got time to put your mind in somebody else's affairs, you're not paying attention to your own self. See, your own self is your first order of business. And see, a lot of us ain't taking care of business out here, not the business of self. We want to take care of everybody else's business. Your sister ain't raising her kids right. I can raise them better, but you don't want kids. Tell me how that go. What? Your brother trying to be an upstanding guy, but you keep bringing other females around trying to get him to crack. What? See, we got to look at the oxymoron in this shit, people. We got to see it, and we got to be able to stop. It's the 13th point. It's your favorite icon. I don't do this often, but I'm in here with two special people. I got respect for MzCheeseCake and my brother BigChief, not the motherfucking little one. And I said motherfucker. Right. It's a word. Look it up. God damn it. It's a profanity. It's not a cursing. I don't curse people, though I have the capacity to do so, because I'm an alchemist. Like, for real, I'll fuck you up. But I'm not here to fuck you up. I'm here to wake you up.
Hello?
Wake, meaning it's been a death. It is a wake going on. Now resurrection got to come. We trying to resurrect up in here. I've been touched by the resurrection light. That's why I can listen to MzCheeseCake, and you hear through this whole conversation, we ain't getting personal. We talking basic things, but still having an understanding that I'm gonna respect her person, because her person has always been on a frequency of respect. Chief has always been on the frequency of respect. Queen Black Radio, respect. And there's a host of other people out there too. Respect. Even if we've had a crossing and we've had a falling out or a disagreement that caused us to be away from each other, I still love your stink ass. I know you love my stinking ass. So what's the problem? We have to go through shit. Keep revolving and evolving. Don't devolve and don't come back to the A point and say you ain't learned shit.
Come on now.
You gotta learn at every turn. Learn. God damn it. You got the capacity to learn. And stop making everybody else the reason why you ain't got shit. Don't stop doing that. Get in that mirror and pick up your cross and follow the Christ, follow the truth, follow the Messiah, follow that which was given the authority to break the cross, meaning crossing us up and keeping us delusional and in this fantasy. Will you pick up your cross or are you scared? Is it too much to bear? You don't want to get whipped, huh? You don't want no crown of thorns, huh? You already got them.
Come on now.
Break the chains, man. Whoa, man, stop being scared. What you scared of?
They sell. They scared of they sell.
I'm just saying.
And it's ridiculous. It really is. It's like, you know, sitting back and really diving off into what really be going on. It's like people are really and seriously fearful of themselves, which is why there's so much projection. There's so much insecurity. There's so much profound ignorance that is being spewed and is being falsified and hidden behind the I'm healing, I'm growing. We all are doing that. You don't have to express that. We all are. People forget that before we're humans, we're spirit. We're growing up. We still little babies.
Come on now.
We still little babies. We still learning. Shit that I know now, I didn't know this shit 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I'm still a work in progress.
Let's go. I love that.
I'm love and light, but I'm also fucking hellfire too, depending on what day you catch me.
I love that shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Sure, I love it. I love it.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, that energy is definitely what's needed, you know, and need to be spoken on, because even though I know personally, I know both of y'all have reached a higher level of self, but the fact that you can still humble yourself and say that, you know what I'm saying? I still need to work. I say that all the time. If y'all be listening, or people be living, I always say I'm still working on self. I always say that. You know, I never speak as if I'm bigger or better, and I always say that too. And the reason why, because I know the backlash that I can get or receive from things that I say, right? That's why right after I say it, I'll say, I'm not speaking as if I'm bigger or better than you. I'm just a bigger and better version of self. That's all, and that's it. You know?
And there's nothing wrong with living in that space of confidence either, but some people would interpret that as arrogance. Yeah. They would interpret that as arrogance. And that's why I'm glad I'm here, because I know, like, if I was listening to y'all and I'm hearing y'all speak by yourself, I would understand what y'all saying. Other people would take offense to that and think that, oh, you're speaking from a place of arrogance. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself on a pedestal and praising yourself in your achievements of how you're growing. As Cosmic is saying, we both can walk together, masculine and feminine energy. We supposed to be working together. It should never be a situation.
Shout out to everybody, because I couldn't see none of the comments because I got my other device, but I was on Rap Fan because I was about to play some music. But I say, fuck that. Let me go over here to YouTube right quick and go to I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast. Shout out to BigChief, not the little one. Shout out to MzCheeseCake up in the building. Shout out to everybody that's in the space, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend to tell a friend, man, that it don't stop, man. This shit don't stop. Like, we really do this shit, like, for real, for real. And we one decision away from doing something so incredible in social media. So stay tuned, because I'm here to work, and I'm here to work with people that want to work, not be into all that other shit. I'm not into the other shit. I'm into direct conversations like what we're having today, and people standing on business, and people willing to stand in the mirror and say, I'll open up my closet a little bit. I'm willing to be vulnerable if it'll help somebody else, because that's what we're doing right now. We're being vulnerable, but in our vulnerability, we show strength. That's power.
Amen.
And that's masculine and feminine energy working together. Because we focus on the fucking issue and not all that extra shit that negative programming want us to focus on, so we can find fault and then compete with each other. Ain't no competition on this line right now. We just sharing an experience with our family, which is us, and with everybody that's in this room. Salute to y'all. Real talk. I'm fucked up over here too. I'm kind of fucked up leaning and I've been smoking. God damn it. For sure.
Word.
This is beautiful. I'm glad y'all have invited me into this space because I know we was all supposed to come together and do different things, but we be missing each other and life be lifing. But I'm glad I was able to be here with y'all because this is what's needed. Like, it doesn't have to be a competition between men and women. Y'all have y'all opinions, we have ours. But collectively, we are saying the same shit.
Facts.
We're saying the exact same shit, but people get so wrapped up in this emotion and the projection of triggers and all this unnecessary shit that really and seriously is the conduit to your healing. If you get triggered by some shit, that ain't got nothing to do with the person.
Nothing.
We
just spoke about that earlier, sis.
Yeah.
We were speaking about that earlier.
That's got something to do with you. If you say something that offends me, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with me. Because what about what you just said is offensive to me? Where is the first place I heard that from? What is it that I'm going to do now in position to fix what I felt and hear instead of feeling all the time? I felt like, because we as women, we quick to say that I feel that you said, but you still ain't heard what the hell I just said. You're not listening. And vice versa.
Listen, I was just finna say, because sisters, whether y'all know it or not, brothers, we gonna be honest up in here as well. My nose is kind of stopped up right now, but fuck all that. We gonna be honest up in here too. We be doing that same old shit. I feel like, listen, I feel like a whole bunch of things. My feelings don't make it right and or wrong. Let's test this shit first. Because you might be feeling something that's right, or you might be feeling something that's motherfucking wrong. And we tend to act on the shit before we find out and figure out what the fuck it is.
Ooh.
Let's figure it out first before we take action. Our actions before we think is what's causing us to go to early graves and to prisons and to domesticated situations where our women and our men are being abused physically, emotionally and spiritually distraught and cut the fuck off. If you really want to solve problems in the world, you got to solve the problem of the mind game. It's psychological warfare going on. This is where it starts. Your greatest asset, and let me say this and let me be clear. Your greatest asset is not your legs, thighs, buttocks, breasts, muscles, pecs, cars, diamonds. Your greatest asset is your mind.
Yeah.
That's your greatest asset.
Powerful as the motherfucker.
If it's been defiled and you become a liability, understand business now, because all of this is business. Matter of fact, listen to me, subscribe, get on channel, or hit that cash app. Help us build these platforms, man. Stop giving all the money to Starbucks and Walmart and all these motherfuckers that don't really be helping us for real because they do a little something in charity, whatever. Y'all ain't helping us for real. Let us help us. We got to do it. I'm on the front line, Chief on the front line, MzCheeseCake on the front line, and so many other soldiers. Stop giving that motherfucking money away and build something for yourself. This is the coalition, and we're looking for other men and women that's ready for the fucking revolution. Is you ready or is you playing? You playing? Shit.
See, there we go. We talking about the footwork again. Now, the topic of discussion is spiritual fraudulence, right? Walking the walk or talking the talk, but not walking the walk. You know that when you step off into something this serious, that it's gonna come with footwork. People are quick to speak on what it is that they do and how they feel and what they see, but are you actually walking in that in totality? And most of the time, no, they're walking contradictions and they project. Again, I'm gonna keep saying that it's a bunch of projection of bullshit to get you confused. Now I want you to see. I want to tell you one thing, but I want you to see it and feel it from my perspective. But you have your own mind, and as soon as you start thinking independently, which I notice lacks in today's society a lot, that's a problem. You can't have your own opinion and your thought. Now I'm upset with you because you have your own thoughts and opinion. Why? That's dumb as hell. I just be sitting back like, wow, is anybody
Yes.
else watching the same TV show?
Let's go up in here. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, boy, it's 10:25, y'all. It's 10:25. I don't know what our cutoff point is. I know I'm getting close to some things.
I mean, I ain't got one, honestly, but you know, whenever anybody was ready to close up, but I would definitely want us to drop some of our knowledge through the music before we close out. You know, I was already had plans on doing that because my sister be coming with her poetry, my brother be coming with the motherfucking rhymes. You hear me, man? I don't know if y'all ever heard Icon freestyle, but goddamn, bro, I ain't even want to rap no more after that. But anyway, you know, not to go off topic, but I just want to end the show with all of us, you know, speaking our truths through our music or poetry, however you want to do it. But what you got going on, sister, brother? Let me know. You know, what's your time frame?
We can do this again. I think that we can do this again. We can do it as many times as we want to do it or desire to do it. I think we definitely have something to talk about that I think people will be interested in. We want to be on the front line. We want to have the honest conversation. We want to create the spaces where we can think in peace, not chaos, because we're tired of being in chaos, having to make decisions. So we want to create the space where we can speak on controversial things, but at the same time respect each other enough to listen to each other. I respect everything that MzCheeseCake came through and said tonight. I don't have a problem. I don't have an issue. I learned something, as I always learn from the sister. Same way as with Chief. It's always interesting when we talk, even if it's personal or whatever the case may be, or in social media. I always learn something. I learn how to be studious in your classroom. And I thank y'all for being studious in my classroom and giving me enough respect to tell my story and say, hey, I hear you, Icon. I may not understand everything you saying, but I hear enough to say I respect how you moving, brother. And y'all been so respectful to me and so many other people. And again, I'm going to say this here, and I keep saying this, and I'm saying this for a reason. It's always about setting the parameters of how you want your movie to go. Everybody that has become people in my life, I put y'all in positions and y'all have characters that y'all present to me. And so I get to utilize that in my off times or in my working times. So I'm always thinking about how things going to happen with us when we meet each other. So I'm already 20 motherfucking moves ahead of a lot of people. I'm trying to bring my people up to that degree and push you further. You see, that's why I can love you, hate you, talk about your ass the same way you talk about me, because see, it's some people out here that don't want none of us to succeed, right?
Hello?
They don't have the power. They don't have the brain bandwidth. They out here faking like a motherfucker. They ain't coming from behind the motherfucking avatars and shit like that there. And I'm saying you don't have to. But what I'm saying is we do it. Ain't no hiding in this shit. I'm not hiding from nobody. I'm not running from nobody. I'm always here in student mode. And I'm saying to you, if I ever told you I love you, if I ever told you I was your friend, if I ever shared anything with you, nothing changed from that. We just go through these series of things for us to learn how to deal with each other better, how to deal with the self community better. I'm willing to make amends in ways that need to be made, but not on the premise of no bullshit and fake shit. If you're going to be here like I'm going to be here, I ain't coming to play and be fake with nobody. And I'm not receiving that or taking that into my atmosphere. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I don't. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. And if you don't, you don't. I wish you well on your journey. You can wish me well or wish me hell. I'm always be in heaven because I'm going to do the opposite of whatever your fraudulent ass is doing because you spiritually deficient. And I ain't going for that shit. I love y'all. I love y'all with God's perfect love. I respect you, Chief, MzCheeseCake. We got to do this again. I'm gonna shut my damn mouth and let y'all continue with tonight's event.
We appreciate your voice, my brother. You hear me? As always, your energy. Yes, sir. But I mean, if we want to give our closing outs towards this topic, we can go ahead and do that. And if y'all choose to want to, drop some of y'all music out there, I would love that on my platform, just a little taste of it. Give them a taste of it, then tell them where they can go to find more. I mean, come and do that. We all got platforms out here, so. But yeah,
I'll find something. I'm gonna find something.
Oh, I need you, bro. Your bag right there. Stop playing, Icon. You don't go nowhere. You go nowhere without that bag, bro. Stop playing, man. Yeah.
You already know. Right. But ladies first, you know what I'm saying? Respect to the queen.
Yes, please, my sister. You
absolutely.
You have it.
Nothing in front of me to play unless y'all can pull it up.
Wait, I got the speaker right here, and I'm already subscribed to you on what's that? Spotify, yep. Spotify. Hold up, I gotta make sure.
We can play something, or I can recite.
Man, shout out to Spotify.
If you wanted to do it acapella, you could too. Hold on, let me. I got. My bad.
Ooh, yep, I got a perfect one right here in front of me. Yep.
Okay.
So, since we kind of on this topic, at the end of the day, all that we just discussed and covered is literally like the perfect depiction of what spiritual warfare looks like. The felonious ass backwards situation to where like we're being pinned against each other and we don't have to be. So I'm gonna read my piece. Hugs to you too, Cosmic. What's up, TJ? Love. Appreciate y'all
love is love.
In. All right, so this piece is called Spiritual Warfare. I know you see the bullshit happening right in front of your eyes. The hidden lies are magnified to hide the truth, and the constant battle raising tensions going through the roof. I see it daily, people being used as a puppet simplistically for mere distraction like a hungry beast, feeding from your reactions. The domino effect of entities jumping from people, instant anger, sadness, depression, and a host of other things that are far from a blessing. And when it's done, it moves on to the next person. The oblivious behavior, the nonchalant, non-reactive, passive-aggressive, manipulative behavior that people display afterwards is diabolical, as if they have amnesia. I see it more than narcissism. It's more than just a mood shift. It's hell on earth, hell within, and a slow internal death. And the cycle repeats itself on a daily. Hoping to change the narrative in your life and bring your vibrations to a lower frequency. Open your eyes and take a look. Yeah, you can read some scriptures from a book, but if you're not facing yourself and becoming one within, that is exactly what they will do to feed off of you and eat your sins. Undisplayed truths, unresolved traumas, definitely having daddy issues, and some of them from your mama thrown back in your face to get you to react just so you'll be upset, and their spiritual appetite gets to become fat. But when you starve them of the energy, they have nothing to feed off of. And I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about the spiritual entities that have a hold of them. Speaking of the people, the things that they don't see, the things that they don't feel, hiding in the shadows like a goblin to the night. And then after being feasted upon from a leech, it jumps on to the next person. But in reality, they really believe they're at peace and they're not. They're just entities looking to feed. And as soon as you give in to them, the unnecessary greed, you just become the next seed planted without a core into somebody else, a battery planted in your back like a robot, walking around completely oblivious. Ignorance is bliss, without a worry or a care. What you're experiencing is spiritual warfare. The last thing that I'll say is to stay prayed up. Don't allow anything that you have faced within to be something that energies can feast upon again. Although they will try, your armor was built to survive. You just have to learn how to thrive and never let it die. Because once you do, you become one of the sheep and one of the many feasts the leeches begin to eat. And without a worry or a care, you're just a constant repetition of spiritual warfare. Cut that shit off.
Come on, man.
Let's go up in this piece, man. Shout out to that.
Double clap to that.
Shout out to that, man. For sure. That's love up in there. I really appreciate that.
Always. Them words.
To the creative mind.
Bro,
the creative mind poetry
always
is love, man. For sure, man. That's one of my first love. Poetry is one of my first loves. I've been messing with it since I was in kindergarten. You understand me? I've always been attracted to poetry. I've always written poetry. To this day, I got pieces. I got things that I do. My life is poetic justice. I got this Tupac on my chest today. You already know what time it is, man. I got Machiavelli the Dunn representing that thug life up in here. And if y'all would so give me the pleasure of playing something for y'all, I would love to play something for y'all right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Give me one moment here. I'm going through this little quick check right here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it me? Is it playing? That's right, it's your favorite icon. Yeah. Just releasing a little tension. I'm in the booth, you know what I'm saying? I feel magic. Life ain't nothing but a dream. Life ain't really what it seems. I saw kings turn to fiends. Dig me? I saw queens turn to kings. Feel me? Ain't no balance in this thing no more. I see little boys and girls turn to whore. Wow. And it's crazy. Murder rate skyrocketing. And they telling me, stop talking. I'm a prophet. They tell me a counselor. It's the icon 6. I'm a bouncer, bro. Get that fake shit out the building before we scope it down. It's revolution. Black fist up. Yeah, that's now. The gods is bad. The goddesses teachers. Cultivators of the seed. Reach us. Motivated by the love that they give it. I said a prayer last night. Lord, let me live. No fear for me. Ain't no cowardry. I'm from the city of tears, no pity. Yeah, that's folk. Life ain't what it seems. It ain't nothing but a dream. Yeah. I saw kings turn to fiends. I saw queens turn to kings. Still dumb down, more takers. You see me on the corner, shaker. I hear the left and hear the right. Hey, you know who's coming? The law. I can't see them though. They know me. They said they was gonna have to plug me. Then show you guys. They know I like them guns. I play with them like, hey. I keep them handy. I got them for Randy. If you down, you better let me know. Cause if you not, you better not show it. Cause I'm real smooth with mine. I go in silent mode. No story will be told. Cause I cannot go. Let's do it. It's your favorite icon up in the building,
Man, I hope they caught it because I did. My glove ain't got no hole in it. Yeah, hit it, man. Fuck they talking about. My glove ain't got no hole in it. Always speaking them truths in the booth. You hear me? Truths in the booth, man. Man, listen, we bringing it tonight, y'all.
Big
We
love,
definitely
brother.
bringing it
Big
tonight.
love.
I got one, of course. You know, this one I ain't do. I just did acapella. I never had a beat for it. I don't even feel like I need one for it. You know, but I said the ones who worried about me gotta worry about me. It's clear to see I am a G, glorified gangster. The world evolves in me. Guard status, big boy stepping on every scene. No smiles, grill fucked up. I'm hella mean, but I'm very nice. Stand up, guy. My love is love. Walk through the door, a present, surprised. I'm gifting hugs. Mean mugs for all of those thoughts who thinking twice. Wet and crasher, pull up unexpectedly, throwing rice. Better watch your head or let it go over. That will be your choice. I move like a crazy old man off my own voice. Let's talk about it. Better yet, no, don't talk at all. I got a clear little message from Big Mama involving all. She said, baby, the world not crazy. It's my babies. They're the ones crazy. Half of them lost. The other shady. Look slim. Just because it's a he don't mean it's him. Just because she look good and all red don't make her brim. Everybody, not your body, nigga. Let's talk about it. Picasso's sister, the way she paint those pictures. He sound like Martin the way he shouted. I'm a believer, bitch, I doubt it. Gotta march those words around here. Gotta live the shit you speak. Experiences profound, clear. I do listen, but I don't hear. Let those words come from the heart. A lot of passion. I do listen, but I don't hear. Let those words come from the heart. A lot of passion from that action. I'm just here to be that spark. I don't scream, but I do bark. I'm a wolf. I know my part. Big Mama sent me on a mission. I'ma finish the way I start. That's the target. I be that mark. Silence, violence. Don't leave no marks. What? That's the target. I beat that mark. Silence, violence. Don't leave no mark. I'm gonna just end it right there, man. What? Oh my god, man.
Let's go, man.
Excited it.
Let's go, man.
Man,
Listen, you so into it, man. Like I feel like the strength of what you saying, when that thing get good to you, man, you trying to bite that last little piece, that last little bit with the butter on it, the honey on it, the cinnamon on you, trying to get it. I love it, man. It's been beautiful. It's been great, y'all.
Word.
Listen,
Word.
let's stay in touch. We can do this as many times as we want to do this. I'm game for it. If my schedule allow me, I don't have no problem with coming in. I don't care who platform we come up under. I want to represent all of them. Wherever you need me at, I'll come through. MzCheeseCake, you already know what it is. It's respect, it's love. BigChief, you know what it is, little bro. It's respect, it's love. And
You know it.
to everybody that's in this space, man, you know what it is. It's respect, it's love. Your favorite icon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, but well, you can go ahead and give your closes first, sis, before I go ahead and give mine.
Well, thank y'all for considering me to even be here with y'all. I love that. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to sit comfortably and just kick shit and kick knowledge at the same time and just vibe from a space of transparency. So shout out to y'all for that. Shout out to everybody out there, the viewers. Shout out to Hear Me Out Poetry. Hey y'all. Check out me on Conversations People Aren't Ready to Have, Spotify. That's my platform. Poetry, spoken word on all streaming platforms, and love is love.
Peace and love. Let them know where they can catch you at too, Icon.
You can catch me right here in these YouTube streets, man. My handle is at We Are the City Network at Circle of the Gods. That's with the S, the period, and the number 6. You can also catch me on Facebook, Ron M. Smith. You know I'm there. You're gonna see that purple bull inside that electric sphere in the purple city. And we are the Circle of the Gods, .6. You're going to see that scale of justice, truth, and lies with the zodiac wheel inside that thing. That's where you can find me. I'm in these social media streets. I'm on TikTok as well. You can find me over there. We are the City Network. It's your favorite Icon 6. We out here doing what we doing. It's big love, Circle of the Gods, .6. I told y'all it ain't gonna stop. It ain't never gonna stop because I know what the Creator gave me to do, and I'm gonna do it. Who gonna stop it, bitch? You gotta kill me, bitch. I'm talking to the devil now. I call the devil a bitch. Bitch, I walk up on the devil. Bitch, what's up? He be like, Icon, why you persecuted me before time? Cause bitch, I got the power. Lay your punk ass down, nigga.
Shout out to that. Yeah. Nigga say I smack the devil in the face, nigga. You a
Bitch was my
what you
favorite
talking about, nigga? I appreciate y'all both, man, wholeheartedly, and I love both of y'all wholeheartedly. You hear me? Like, I already knew what this was going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been around both energies. You know what I'm saying? I know what we can bring to the forefront, you know? For sure. And as a unit, oh my God, man, I don't think we need them other people. Fuck you talking about? Wake up, who? I got some woke motherfuckers right here ready to go. 10 toes. What's up? Yeah, I think we could conquer a lot of things out here. I swear I do. I think we could conquer for sure. Like, but I appreciate you both. And trust, we definitely will be doing this again. Real serious. Real serious, you know, on whoever platform, it don't matter, you know, wherever we go, as long as we together, that's all that matters. But I appreciate you both. You know, love is love. Shout out to everybody that pulled up and vibed with us. The comments was lit. Man, I love every last one of y'all wholeheartedly. Shout out to Cosmic, the brother TJ. I appreciate y'all. The love. Y'all stayed here from the beginning to the end. I love y'all for that. You know, make sure y'all subscribe, you know, and to all of our
it's free.
Please, it's free. You know, we show love back, and I'm gonna subscribe. That's something I'm gonna start doing too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start subscribing back to the people that subscribe to me. You know, whether they drop any content or not, you know, I'm gonna return that love, you know, regardless of what. But you know, we appreciate you all. You know? And to the next time, man, you know, love is love, man.
Love is love.
Stay woke, man. You hear me? Like, don't sleep. I mean, come on, man. Why would you want to? You know, like brother said, you know, even in my sleep, and I just told my brother this the other day. I said, bro, I probably do more in my sleep than these motherfuckers do when they woke.
Hello?
Sure.
Tempo.
You hear me?
I'm telling you, it don't stop, man. The shit don't stop, y'all.
Stop.
Don't stop.
What? I be having so much energy, even when I'm sitting still, I'm moving my fingers like I need something to do. Fuck is you talking about, bro? What? Yeah, all right. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all. This was our show for tonight, making it make sense, and I think we made it make a lot of sense tonight. And if we didn't, I don't think you have any. Some of y'all don't have common sense, but we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that. Love is love, man. I appreciate y'all all. This was I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast with myself, Big fucking Chief, never the fucking little one. Fuck is you talking about? My brother KingIcon, Circle of Gods, and my sister
13 Porter, baby.
MzCheeseCake was in the motherfucking building. Fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all don't get this. Y'all don't get this type of energy on y'all platforms. Not MzCheeseCake. She ain't pulling up to your shit. You bitch ass. Love is love. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all wholeheartedly, man. We out, man. You know the vibe.
We know the vibe.